What's up, everyone? I was supposed to be here yesterday, and something came up which really wasn't even that big, to be honest, but I didn't get any sleep really at all. I would say I probably got like an hour and a half, 2 hours of sleep. And then it was mostly just running errands, and I had to go pick up my son from another town. Let's just say it was not a great day, and then by the time it came to go lay down, I'm like, I tried to, and I couldn't. I mean, I just rested as much as I could, but I couldn't even fall asleep even when I tried to. And I would have only gotten like maybe an hour and a half of sleep anyways. So it really sucked, let's just say. And it really sucks because I just found out today my kids are out of school until April 28th. Not April 1st like projected or stated. So, I mean, I'm not saying it sucks for me because my kids are home and I don't get to spend time with them. That has nothing to do with it. It sucks for them because, I mean, that's like a whole month of of no school, no testing. I mean, how are they supposed to get graded and be able to go to the next school year if a whole month has gone by, and that's a big part of their grading? You know, I'm worried about that. I mean, I'm worried about my job. You know, if stores and small businesses and stuff are closing, what happens if they close Walmart? I know they're closing them earlier to mitigate, you know, any infections and stuff like that maybe received there at their own stores, but that's probably because, you know, like I stated before, you know, one of my own employees in Kentucky contracted the virus, and I don't know the whole details behind it all. I haven't even really looked into it, but knowing that means that you know, it can happen anywhere that you might work or play or wherever you go. Like, you could get it anywhere, and even at work where you would probably think that you hopefully get it the least. But you know, we are in contact with customers, we are in contact with items that are touched by other customers. I mean, and maybe it is a fact that employees don't have a chance a lot to go and wash their hands. That's something that we don't have the ability to do because of our work schedules and things that we have to get done. The only way to really mitigate that is having like Purina or whatever it is in your hands. Sanitize them, I mean, whatever else you have in your pocket, but it's still not enough, especially when you need to wear gloves for just about everything then. And it's hard to well, for me at least, since I stock overnights, it's hard for me to grab the scanner, the handhelds that we have to scan the boxes to know where the locations go. It's hard for me to know all of that with the gloves on because they're not the most tactile, and Walmart buys the cheap stuff, and even right now I have to buy my own gloves because the ones that they do have available, let me see if I have one actually. Right here, yep, yes I do, right here. Boom, look at that. They're gardening gloves, or, you know, really generic gloves for farming. I mean, it's pretty bad, and it's been like that for over a year. I mean, I've already stated this before. It's like, I know companies want to be able to make more money, and that's the whole, you know, game. But, and you know, I think taking care of your employees first it probably is a better thing to do than it is, you know, to worry about how much money you lost, to be honest. Because, you know, I gotta say though, if you have employees having to stay home and not be able to go to work, you know, that either has to come out of your pocket, or you lose an employee and you're down a person that can help, and then another person has to pick up the slack. I mean, it's a domino effect that even here Walmart is maybe it's just management, no clue, but it's just slow to react. We need more people at night, but it doesn't seem that way, because that's not what home office wants. And since no one else dictates that stuff but home office, no one has input on that but the manager or store manager, I assume. You know, it kind of sucks for us, so we have to pick up the slack when people aren't here, and when people don't show up, like me, like last night. I mean, I didn't show up last night, and that affects them from getting their job done in time. And I don't like missing work. I hate it. Like, I literally was getting ready. I was ready for work to go, but I probably wouldn't have been able to drive here. That's how tired I was. So, you know, we're gonna try to do as much as we can at home. Hopefully, my wife's doing inventory right now, which is something I hope a lot of people do. You know, make some inventory of the things that you have, like food and clothing and all the other stuff. Just make inventory of it. I mean, I know it might take a while, whatever, but it's worth it, to be honest, to know what you have. And, you know, I'm not saying like get rid of things that you don't need, but if you need more stuff, I mean, that's the best time to do it, because then, you know, if you need more canned food, it's probably the best thing to have. Like, you can put meat in there, you know, fruits and vegetables. I mean, there's a lot of things. Yes, I know it's not fresh, but you can still live off of it for 2 weeks. You know, you have boxes of food and prepared meals that are just like already in there. I mean, frozen stuff that are just, you know, for one person. You can buy those Tostino pizzas. I mean, there's a lot of things that you could do. That's what we've been doing for the past week. Yesterday was no exception, but the only thing I think we need to worry about mostly is just my job, because the kids can stay home, and that's great, and maybe that makes our power bill goes up, but but if I don't have a job, then I'm screwed, you know, and not even making enough on Amazon. And I just found out that Amazon's suspending items to be able to receive in their warehouses, so I can't even send anything. So I'm kind of screwed. But I mean, I'm not like dead in the water or anything. And if I have to postpone it, I postpone. You know, being a pro seller, which is not a big deal. I'm not selling 40 items a month, so I'm good with that. But I mean, I still have enough inventory in there to even sell stuff even later. But I'm good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a lot better. I actually feel great. I'm worried about everything. And I mean, I've been telling my coworkers, a lot of them have been like thinking, it's nothing, this is nothing. I'm like, hey, you know what? It's true, it might be nothing, but when it does become something, it's better to be prepared, to be honest. So I'm probably not as prepared as my dad is right now. My dad's got everything besides food, I guess you could say. So I might have to hook him up with that. But anyways, I'm gonna get ready here, do some stretches, drink my go-go juice, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.